Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video. I know we're not we're going to be kind of doing a spring thing, but we're not working in the Easter spring journal. I know that I had on my agenda to do one more video, which is doing creative tags, and I was a little behind because I actually wanted to dye some of my tags that I wanted to use, and it just didn't get done this week. And so since I'm filming in real time and daily, you know, instead of doing like it pre filming, I'm a little behind. But don't worry, I will be putting that out there here very soon. But in the meantime, I started getting this anxious feeling because I'm behind on getting my journal ready for March, and here we are, March the 3rd already. So I wanted to just pop in real quick and turn the video on and then show you guys how I'm going to set up my intro to March. So as you can see, I am my book is fluffy, and I have just a tad bit left for March. I really wish I was going to be able to start a new journal, but as you can see, I have quite a bit of pages. That's going to take me through at least a week or two in March, and so we're going to go with it, you know. So we're right here. Like I said, I'm really behind. I've got my pages decorated and dated. I just need to come in here and add my photos if there's photos, and do my writing, which that's kind of where I am a lot of times with my journals. So let's hop in. I guess you could say hop since we're getting close to Easter. But okay, you guys, so I'm working really diligently on trying to get these out to you a lot sooner. If you are part of the subscription for the BBG Girl and the kits, the CWR, I offer two different stickers, so sticker club or sticker sets. So what happened is I left. I had a great time with my family, and I didn't quite plan accordingly, and so then I had to come back and really hustle and get those out. But I'm hoping that everybody got their stickers for the month. If not, they should be there fairly quickly. So as you can see, I kind of did my March girl. I kind of was thinking of Beatrix Potter. I love rabbits all year round. I love carrots all year round, but this is the time of the year that I really start seeing the carrots come out, and that's like, oh, I love carrots. So I went ahead on Etsy and I printed out these really cute Victoria, like Vector, but it's Victoria designs, and they are so cute. They're Peter Rabbit, and I just loved how, you know, how it looks. It's got the different, like, it looks like it has a little safety pin and the little key, of course. So I just love this style, and I'll leave her link below where you can find these. I actually got several other type of printables as well, like Grandma's Garden or something like that. So I am going to be using that on my page here. Also, this I love. You know, I went ahead and bought me another journal pack, paper pack. From this has become like one of my favorite lines of the Stamperia. In fact, I'm going to be going to the Scrapbook Expo again with my sister and my mom and my daughter, and so I'm hoping to look for more stuff. I'm keeping myself from buying anything online. Well, I say that. But buying paper, because I know that they have these on Amazon and stuff, but I'm gonna wait, and I hope I can find some while I'm there. So of that particular brand, I don't need anything else, you guys. I think we all are in that same boat, but we want more things. So so I'm actually using an envelope. This is the pink envelopes that the stickers club come in, so CWR sticker club. So I'm just using those to create a pocket for the days of the week. Like, I always cut these up and put those in here. So the other thing that I had that I wanted to use was, I had bought this roll of paper from the Dollar Tree. Oh, I think around Christmas actually. And what I had planned on doing with this, I'm going to go ahead and cut while I talk, so I hope you guys can hear over the crinkling of the paper. But what my plan was I have this curio cabinet that I recently purchased. I guess it's been maybe October-ish I bought it. And it has, I want to add something to the background, but I don't want to do anything permanent because I'm a girl that loves to change things out quite a bit. But I thought this paper would look so pretty in that curio cabinet, because what I keep in there is like my teapots and my really pretty special dishes and things like that. And then I also like to decorate it up. If you guys saw, it had a bunch of Santa stuff in it as Christmas. Now I'm kind of getting it ready. I'm decorating it for Peter Rabbit. So with that being said, I don't want to cover that whole thing up right there, so I think I'm just going to do that. We're just going to glue it down and then cut around it. So I bought that paper for that particular reason, but I haven't done that yet. And then I found this polka dotted paper, this black and white polka dotted, really tiny little polka dots that I thought would look really pretty as well. And it's it's a Hobby Lobby brand paper, and I really don't know what it's used for, to be honest with you. Ooh, I kind of went crazy on the glue over there. But it's a thicker paper, so I think it would be more manageable to work with, and maybe not as, but like I said, that's why I'm not going to do anything permanent, because I have a tendency to want to change things as I go along. Even from season to season, sometimes this particular, even though I love using, this last year I used roses in my Christmas decorations, and I just ordered a bunch of, I say a bunch, I think I ordered like 3 different books off of Thrift Books? I think that's it. I love going there because anytime I find a book that I want, I'll go and check there first, because it's, typically they're used books, but I like, because usually you can get them a little less expensive, but anyway, I bought some Victorian Christmas books, so I know. I think I'll be stringing some popcorn at Christmas. I've done that kind of like a country Christmas before, so we'll see. But anyway, I ordered a couple of those because I want to see. I'm not really wanting to do the dark, but I do love adding the roses, like that kind of stuff, to my Christmas decorations. Now, I did want to tell you, speaking of, because I was thinking about Christmas, typically I try to do a country, like represent a country. But I did want to tell you that I am going to be bringing back my Girlfriends Around the World. I actually have 2 girlfriends. If you're new to this channel, what the Girlfriends Around the World is I would interview, I would send questionnaires to different ladies that typically journalers or artists or anything that have like the same interests as most of us do, and interview them, and they would be all over the country. And so I have Pocket Journal Pam and I have Abby Sy that I have already interviewed, and I'm going to be posting those fairly soon. I want to get back into doing it because I really loved getting to know people. And I thought about, I typically was going outside of the U.S., but I'm thinking about keeping within the States. I wish I had green. Maybe I should do green. So, with that being said, I am going to work on that very soon. And I owe both of them a huge... I'm sorry for being so crazy behind on that. Because I did one at Christmas with Miss Caroline, and both Pocket Journal Pam and Abby Sy are in Germany right now, so I'll be doing that shortly. I would like to do it like once a quarter. I think that would be like 4 times a year. That would probably be sustainable where I could do that. This is always like the fun part. Where am I going to put my girl, you know? There she is. And I kind of should have really looked at March, but I think March can fit right. Maybe I'll do a diagonal march. And I definitely have to put my carrot on here somewhere. So cute. So yeah, so I'm going to be starting that up. But going back to the Christmas, that's what got me thinking about it, is I was, like I said, this year I thought about doing like Mexico Christmas kind of, but I think I'm really gearing maybe towards more of a Victorian type. She's so pretty. She needs to have butterflies all over. So yeah, so that's kind of my thought process, is doing more of a Victorian Christmas. I know, you may say, hey, Rebecca, we just got over Christmas. What are you thinking about? But we're already in March. I know, it's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna save these, and we'll tuck them into our little envelope here for later, like that. And then, since I have my green washi out, I need to change out my little, I have this washi here just for, it's actually my winter months, but, oh look, here's a lucky, maybe I'll do the Lucky Charm one, since we are going to be having St. Patrick's Day very soon. Just to kind of break that up a little bit here. Okay, well, there we go. I know this book is getting quite hard to get these last pages here, but we're going to get it to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, so I did that, and on this side, always have to trim those off just a little bit so that we don't have the stickiness when they lay down. On this side, I'm going to actually, this is where I'm going to put some of my, the Beatrix Potter. I'm going to shut this up because last night I did not, or whenever the last time I journaled, I think it was last night. I don't know. Last night I was so extremely tired. But, so sweet. Let's see what I think would be a pretty... There's so many to choose from here, but see, she's got like... And I actually printed this on sticker paper, so this would be kind of a tricky little envelope, but I could cut out just the design. And I don't know if these are just from another... This doesn't really look like the... This might be the grandma's one, the grandma's garden. I think that is a grandma's garden. So, ooh, that's pretty. Maybe I'll do that. Do kind of a vegetable cover. That's so cute. Look, it says for breakfast carrots, for lunch carrots, and for dinner, sweet crispy carrot. I might need to do that. That is too cute. I'm gonna do that one. That's so funny. Yeah, I just love carrots. And this time of the year always kind of brings them back because I see so many. But I do have some that I keep out all year round. And then I'm just gonna stick this little cutie in here. I love Etsy for finding all different kinds of journaling, junk journaling, papers and things you can print out. And the fun thing about that is having them, you get them all year round. So spring fever, you don't quite know what it is you want, but it's fairly... But it just fairly makes your heart ache. You want it so bad. The adorable Mark Twain. That is so true. That is so true. Again, I in that where I know I can make a copy, but I don't want to. How did we do this last time? To be able to read it, we did it like this, right? And then that way we could continue reading it. So let's, oh, I don't want to glue it. Don't want to glue it. We'll use our handy dandy thicker washi. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm really, when I'm buying washi now, which I haven't really bought any in a while. For one, I always keep, typically, I keep whatever the kit is so I can play in the CWR journal kit. I'll keep a washi. So I always, so you gotta think, if you get a washi a month, that's 12 washis in a year. So I haven't really been actually buying. Let's see, is it gonna go right here? And then I'll just squeeze that down like so, and then I'll kind of come in here with the same washi and do this. So we'll just make it, some people call this a fold out. I have always called it a tip in, but we're just going to add that, which leaves this extra page over here to have. There we go. I think what I might do is just kind of do like a journal update, and I'm gonna cover it with one of these, and then I have the lines. Oh, that's so pretty. So I have the lines, and then I might cover it with some Peter Rabbit fun. So, and what I mean by a journal update, I might just kind of say, like, maybe talk about the one little word, because I have been working on that. If you guys are following me on Instagram, I'm kind of doing the 100-day project where I'm just capturing magic. I'm capturing moments with my camera that I want to, either that I do that day that I want to kind of take note of, or that I capture, or do something to make my day extra special, or romanticize my life, or because that's really what my intentions have been. I'm going to do something down that line there. It's really been my intentions this year, is to really kind of, instead of rushing, even though the other day I felt, because I wanted to let you guys know, if you did order a backup kit for the fairy tale kit, the supplies did come in for that, so I am packaging those up as we speak, and we'll be getting those in the mail to you. So I've been kind of doing the whole rushing around, trying to get things out. Got all the spring journal kits out, so that's been kind of on my plate as far as, oh, Peter Rabbit, look at him, he's a corner. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, okay, it's fine, but take a deep breath, still pay attention to the lovely things that are around you that make you happy, and take a moment to look at those things instead of getting myself stressed out. Oh, Peter, you're on the wrong end. I wanted something that I could put up here. We'll save him. We'll put him in our pocket for later. Let's see what else we got. Maybe I'll do these little tags. That's pretty. I like having little torn papers like this too. They look like torn papers, but oh, this is actually printed. I think that might be it feels like cardstock to me. Yeah, I think this is actually cardstock. But how it looks like torn paper, but it's not, and it's already kind of got a layer action happening, and I'm just gonna really not do too much fussy cutting around it, but still make it where it does look like the torn paper. like that. And then I'll put, see when it starts folding like that, sometimes it's hard to get those to stick, but I will put around this round little piece of art, and it's actually on sticker paper, so we will add it over here. So that way that'll kind of help stick that edge down. Now I know that if I shut my book down right now with the glue it would be fine, but I'll just kind of help it along here like this. There. Really got a Peter Rabbit theme going here, don't I? Okay, so I'm gonna hot glue this ribbon down the edge here. Like that. And I'll get my scissors out. And I was gonna do something. I wanted to do this actually in our spring journal kit that we've been working on together. And I probably will still go ahead and do it in the spring journal. But I'm going to, ow, did I burn myself or did I just, it was just touching the ribbon because it's so hot. So anyway, we're gonna do that in this one. So I'm gonna get my green since we are in March. Does anybody else think of green when they think of March? I know I do. But I have some fake flowers here, and these are actually really pretty. They're paper flowers, but I had some other ones which I put those away in my spring stuff. So we're just gonna grab some out of here, and these are actually from Hobby Lobby, and I've had these for a while. I think I'm gonna grab like this one. And oh, I don't like cutting with these scissors with the metal. Not good. Now Tim Holtz is another story. Cut away, right? You can cut all the things with his. So I think I'm gonna bring the bundle up a little bit here. Like so, and create, and I want to kind of add these where it's actually on the binding. Now over time, that's why I really was curious whether I should do this flower, but they are paper, but I think over time they'll get really squished because they'll be in the closet. So I'm wondering if I should, in the closet shelf, you know, once I get done with my journal, I wonder if I should just do these smaller ones so I'm not worried about. I'm just going to cut this other little branch here. So I have this little set. I have these down here. We're going to cut those off. I'm sorry, little flowers. We'll use on you somewhere else. So what I want to do is kind of have where they're, it's like you're adding a little bouquet to your flower, to your journal. So I'm going to take some washi, and I'm just going to wrap it around these flower stems like this. Kind of make it where they'll stay together. I still want to keep these kind of loose on the end so that it does look like a little bouquet of flowers like that. And then I want them really on the edge here. So what's on this other side? We can put them down here a little bit. This is where my little I'm going to use this. Okay, are we ready? Let's see if this is going to work. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here, put my flowers in there. add some glue on this back side. And fabric glue would work too, you guys, so. Let's move this page over. And I'm just gonna add the glue on this side of the ribbon. Fold it over. And what I could do to make it where you're like, well, that's kind of an abrupt ending, we can add as a sticker. I'm going to put this big gigantic sticker because I haven't really added too much to this page, and I'm just going to add like that. And that says seasons change and so do we, which is absolutely true. And then over here we could do the same. Sorry, got my mess going on my desk, but might keep it fairly small. And this is where ooh, this would be perfect. Maybe bring in that orange. I know orange kind of to me thinks of October-ish, but spring is in the air. That's a good one because around here it is. I know a lot of other people are getting like inches of snow, you guys. We are in full bloom spring around here. No kidding. So, spring is in the air. Let's add a little bit of purple and, should we say, orange to the mix? Or would it be too... Let's just do purple. So I think I'm going to just do some little polka dots of purple with my bingo dauber. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And let that dry, and then I'll kind of do like a little letter. We've got our calendar, we've got our little insert here with this beautiful girl and my Peter Rabbit. Oh, which reminds me, we've got to cut these down. So I'm going to cut these down. I don't want to put my paper over yet because this bingo dauber is still drying, but I'll cut these down. Aren't they cute, you guys? Carrots. I just love them. Okay. And then, as I typically do, I need to figure out a better way for this. But it works, right? I mean, it makes me not lose them, which is, and everything's in one place. Okay, I might have lost them once this month. But that's how it really works to fit these all on one page for me. I actually thought about, at one time I had them in a folder, like one of those little 3-ring binders, but then it was like I had to carry that around, and for now this is working. And I'm just trimming off these edges here so that I can fit them in my pocket, which is right back here. Ta-da! Alright, you guys, well, this was so much fun. Like I said, I am working... Oh, that's too big. I am working on the next one, but I just tested those because I dyed them a while ago and they're still wet, so it may be tomorrow when I get that video up, but I am going to work on it. There. Now I got them all fit in there, and I'm ready for my march. Alright, you guys, y'all have a super sparkly rest of the day, and I will see you in my next email. Bye-bye. Or email. In my next video. Bye-bye.